Okay, well, you got some great questions for me. If y'all don't know this young lady here, she runs Galveston and Galveston County. And if you've ever been in a church, you've seen her. I ain't got nothing else to say. I don't know what you're going to ask, but she came with some questions.
I have some questions for Antonio today. What's your sole reason for running for President of the United States?
That is a good question. I personally believe that people in America don't get a fair shot. The 97% is what I call them. You got to choose between healthcare, gas, medicine, insulin, or food. I have a major problem with that. I have a major problem with the fact that college students get in debt, $105,000, and then got to work to 65 just to pay it off. I have even more of a major problem with the fact that when you retire at 65, you got 17 months of retirement left. The main reason I'm running is for those people, because what we're doing is leaving out the people of the 97% that I just talked about.
All right. My next question, what's your knowledge base of politics?
Yeah, I'm pretty good with politics. I've always followed politics. If I'm a politician, probably not. Probably not at all. I am very, like any person that consumes politics, I tend to get them from a few sources. I even watch the sources of people like me don't typically watch. You always want to know what the other side is saying about you. You always want to know that. So I've dabbled in some Fox News. I love to see comedians and what they say because they tend to tell the truth just in a funny way, but then they lean left or right. I've done some good classes in college as well.
My next question is, what will your platform be based on? But I think you answered that. The first question.
Yeah,
97%.
the 97%, rise of the 97%. And I'm glad you asked that because it's positive for me, right? The rise of the 97%. I'm not necessarily focused on what people aren't doing, just what should be happening if we all unite and come together and stop having to choose between insulin and gas. I still just think that's a major problem.
What will voters see and hear from you?
Well, you're going to see a positive campaign. You're going to see grassroots. We've got some funding, and you're not going to see me associated with anybody that I believe doesn't represent the 97%. Period, point blank. If you're an oil company, I don't really want to talk to you. I just don't. You don't necessarily, you employ the 97%, but that money don't come back down the way it should, right? You're going to see that from me, definitely positivity and a very direct message of we deserve more. And a few of us, like myself, make it out, but then we forget where we come from and we never come back.
My last question. How will you convince voters your candidacy is not just a passing phase?
That's a fair question. I'm not even really sure how I can convince people it's not a passing phase because, for one, I'm young. So almost anything I do, someone's going to say it's a passing phase, right? It's always going to be that stigma there. I can say directly that I'm willing to die for anything that I do. I don't do anything that I'm not willing to die for. That's the way my decision-making process is set up. So I'm all in. From the good and the bad, there's a reporter out there, can't wait to dig something up on me. I'm in then too. I'm in with the good, I'm in with the bad, I'm in with the church, I'm in with the non-church. Unchurched and everything. It's not a passing phase because nothing about me is passing or a phase. You knew me, that makes some sense.